Hi friends! Today we are going to do our first writing lesson for the week. And remember, we are talking about informational text. We're going to keep talking about what we talked about last week. So when we do informational writing, remember, we are not telling a story. We're not talking about what we did or what we like or something that we think is cool. We are telling facts about a topic. So we're telling facts or things that we know, information. So an informational text could sound like this. A house is a place that people live. A house has beds. A house has tables and chairs. A house has things inside it that people use to live. I just told you information. I didn't tell you things about my house. I just told you things that I know about houses in general. So before we start doing an informational writing, we need to choose a super topic. Remember, a super topic isn't just something that I could tell you a couple things about. A super topic is something you know a lot about. So it's something that I could tell you a lot of different things about one topic. Remember, how many things do I need to be able to tell you for my topic to be a super topic? Show me on your fingers. 5, you got it. 5 things that I need to be able to tell you about a topic for it to be a super topic. So, once I have chosen a super topic and thought of 5 things I can tell you about that topic, now I can go and do my informational writing, and I will write down those 5 facts about that topic and draw pictures for those. Now I have a book. So my super topic last week was flowers, and I wrote my book all about flowers by Miss Knapp, and I hope you had lots of fun writing your informational books too. And so I have pages with my facts and pictures, and I love my book. But now I want to add something to make it even better. I want to make it an even better book. Lucky me. There are things called text features that we can add to our writing. Can you say text feature? Yeah, those are long words. A text feature is a feature or a thing that you can add to your writing. So that's what we have down here. You add it to your writing once you are done. So we're going to today to talk about 2 different type of text features or things that you can add to your informational writing to make it even better. So let's look at the first one, and then I'll show you how I add it to my writing. So a heading is one text feature, and we're going to talk about the heading first. So if you look here, you can see those bolded or those big words up at the top of the page, and they are going to tell you what the page is telling me about. If I'm the reader, I can look right at the top of the page for the heading and see what I am going to be reading and learning about. So this heading says all about fish. So I know as the reader, when I see that heading, that this page is going to tell me all about fish. So we're going to add a heading to my writing that is going to tell you what you're going to see on the page. Let's look at my book. All right, now I know what a heading is, so I can add it to my book. So in my title page, I don't think I want to add a heading there because I already have my title. So I'm going to flip open my book, and let's look at the first page. Maybe there's a heading that I want to add on this to give readers information about what's going to be on this page. Let's look. I see my picture, and I see there's a seed, and then a little sprout, and then there's my big flower. I'm going to read it too to see if I need a heading. Flowers start as seeds and then get bigger. I wonder what a good heading would be that I could put right up here at the top that would tell what's going to be on this page. Well, it's about flowers growing, so maybe I can write as my heading, flowers grow. I think that's a good heading because it tells me what's going to happen on this page. So I'm going to write at the top, above everything else, I'm going to write my heading. Flowers there's my heading. It's words at the top that tells me what's going to be on the rest of the page. So now I added one text feature. I added my heading. Let's look at another text feature that we can add to make our writing even better. So, another text feature that we can add are labels. And we've done labels before in our writings. Labels tell about a picture and they tell about its different parts. So remember, we've added labels to our pictures before. You can see there's a little picture of a pig right here, and they labeled different parts of the pig. They labeled its tail, the eye, the ear, the snout. And so when you add labels, we'll add an arrow to the part of the picture that we're talking about, and then we'll label it, we'll write what it is. So now that we know what a label is, it's something that we can add to make our writing even better. We're going to go back and I'll show you how I added it to my book. All right, now we are going to add our other text feature, labels. And I bet this one is, you guys are going to be really good at this because we've done it before in our writing. So I'm going to look, and I have a heading on this page, so maybe I'll try and find another page that I can add labels to. Let's see. This page kind of has a lot going on in the picture, so maybe I want to find one with a little bit more space to write my labels. Let's look at this one. This one looks like I have some white space where I could write my labels. So maybe I'll do my labels on this page. So, I want to tell about the picture and about the different parts of the picture. So if I want to give more information, maybe I'll label some of the parts of the flower, because I know what those are called, and that would give you more information. So when I want to draw a label, I'm going to draw an arrow to the part that I'm talking about. So maybe I'll label the leaf. So I'll draw an arrow, and then I want to write the word leaf. O-L. What makes the E sound? E-E. E. Two E's. O-E. Leaf. Alright, another part of the flower is the stem. That's the piece that goes up the middle. So I'll draw an arrow and I'll write stem. And I know that these colorful parts are called the petals. So I can draw an arrow and write petals. Is there another label that you think I could add on this page? What else is something you see that you know? Maybe I could label the grass. Maybe I could label the rain or the sun. Those are all good labels because they give more information about the picture. So, today we have talked about 2 text features or things that you can add to make your informational writing even better. The first one that we talked about is a heading. Remember, a heading goes at the top of your writing, and it tells you what is going to be on the page. It tells you what the page is about. So, the first one is heading. Can you say heading? Yeah, that's one of our text features. The second one that we talked about today are labels. And remember, the way that we show labels on a picture is drawing an arrow to a specific part on our picture and then telling what that part of our picture is. So those are labels. So 2 ways we can make our informational writing better. Heading and adding labels. So I want to challenge you in your writing this week. Grab your book that you wrote last week, or maybe you want to write a new informational book. Once your book is finished and your writing is beautiful and you have pictures, think, what can I add to make this writing even better? What page could I add a heading so that readers will know what that page is about? See if you can find a page in your book where you can add a heading. Or look at your pictures and see where you can add labels. Add some labels to your picture and tell us what your pictures are about. I am so excited to hear about your informational writing and see how your writing gets even better. And later this week, we will talk about more text features that you can add to your informational writing. So good luck this week, writers, and have so much fun adding to your informational texts.